Wait. Before you scroll or click away, pause for a moment. This message might not have appeared in your life by accident. If you found this prayer today, if these words reached you in this exact moment when your heart feels heavy and your mind refuses to rest, there is a quiet possibility that something sacred is unfolding around you. Sometimes, just before life begins to change in ways we cannot yet see, a small whisper appears, a reminder, a sign, a message meant only for the one who needs it most. And if you are listening right now, if something inside you felt drawn to these words, then perhaps Krishna wants you to hear something before the next chapter of your life begins. Because the truth is, many people who arrive here are carrying invisible storms. You may be one of them. On the outside, you keep moving forward. You wake up, go through your responsibilities, speak to people, smile when required, and try to keep everything together. But inside, there are quiet battles that nobody fully sees. Your mind rarely rests. Thoughts keep circling like restless birds late into the night. You lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering if things will ever become easier. You question whether you are falling behind in life, while everyone else seems to be moving ahead. There are moments when the future feels uncertain, when financial pressure sits heavily on your chest, when responsibilities feel bigger than your strength, and when even the smallest decisions start to feel overwhelming. Perhaps there are days when loneliness quietly enters the room, even when people are around you. You may be surrounded by voices, yet still feel like nobody truly understands the weight you are carrying. Maybe you worry about money more than you admit to anyone. Maybe opportunities seem just out of reach. Maybe doors that should have opened by now are still closed. And the hardest part is that you fight these battles silently. No applause, no recognition, just you trying to stay strong. Some nights you wonder if you are failing, if you made wrong choices, if life will always feel like a constant uphill climb. Your heart wants peace, but your mind keeps replaying worries about tomorrow. You want stability, but uncertainty seems to follow you everywhere. You want to believe that something better is coming, but sometimes hope feels fragile. If that is how you feel right now, take a slow breath and listen carefully to this truth. The moments that feel most confusing, the chapters that feel most exhausting, often come right before a hidden blessing begins to move toward you. And this is where Krishna enters the story of your life. Krishna does not appear only in ancient scriptures or temples. Krishna appears in moments of confusion. Krishna speaks when the mind is overwhelmed. Krishna walks beside the soul when it feels alone in the battlefield of life. Krishna is not just a distant divine figure. He is the quiet guide who reminds you that you are stronger than the fear trying to consume you. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna did not wait for Arjuna to become perfect before offering guidance. He spoke to him when Arjuna was at his weakest, when Arjuna was trembling, when Arjuna doubted himself, when Arjuna felt completely lost. And perhaps that is why you are hearing this message today, because Krishna often speaks not when life is easy, but when the soul is searching for direction. Imagine the battlefield of Kurukshetra for a moment. The sky is heavy with tension. Conch shells echo across the horizon. Thousands of warriors stand ready for battle. The ground trembles beneath chariots and armies waiting for the first command. In the middle of that massive battlefield stands Arjuna, one of the greatest warriors of his time. But in that moment, he is not fearless. His hands begin to tremble. His breath grows heavy. His bow slips from his fingers. He looks across the battlefield and sees people he loves standing on the opposite side. Teachers, relatives, friends, all waiting for war to begin. The weight of the moment crashes onto his heart. Arjuna looks at Krishna, and his voice breaks with doubt. He says he cannot do this. He says his strength has vanished. He says his mind is confused. He says he would rather walk away than fight a battle that feels impossible. And Krishna, sitting calmly as the charioteer beside him, does not shout. He does not judge Arjuna's weakness. Instead, Krishna speaks with a calm wisdom that cuts through fear like sunlight breaking through clouds. He reminds Arjuna that confusion often comes right before clarity. He reminds him that fear appears when the soul is standing at the edge of transformation. He reminds him that the battlefield is not there to destroy him. It is there to reveal the strength he did not yet realize he carried. And maybe, just maybe, this moment in your life is your Kurukshetra. Maybe the stress you feel, the uncertainty you face, the battles inside your mind are not signs that your life is falling apart. Maybe they are signs that something inside you is preparing to rise. Krishna does not abandon souls who are trying their best. Krishna walks with them through the confusion until they discover the courage hidden within their own heart. So right now, wherever you are listening from, allow this moment to become a prayer. Not a formal prayer filled with perfect words, just a sincere opening of the heart. Krishna, divine guide, gentle protector of wandering hearts, look upon the soul listening to this message right now. You see their silent battles even when the world does not. You understand the worries they carry in the quiet corners of their mind. You know the nights when sleep refuses to come because their thoughts are heavy with uncertainty. Krishna, place your calming presence around them in this moment. Let your wisdom enter the spaces where fear has been growing. Let your light reach the parts of their life that feel dark and confusing. Protect their mind from the storms of anxiety. Protect their heart from the weight of discouragement. Protect their path from doors that would lead them away from their true purpose. Krishna, when financial pressure weighs heavily on them, guide them toward opportunities they cannot yet see. Open doors that seemed permanently closed. Align circumstances that bring stability and provision into their life. When their energy feels drained, fill their spirit with renewed strength. When doubt whispers that they are not capable, remind them of the power already placed within them. Krishna, restore peace to their thoughts. Calm the restless noise that keeps their minds spinning late into the night. Replace overthinking with quiet trust. Replace fear with courage. Replace uncertainty with clarity. Let unexpected blessings begin to move quietly toward them, even if they cannot see them yet. And if you feel this prayer touching your heart right now, take a moment and participate in this moment of faith. Write in the comments or say quietly to yourself, Krishna, guide my path, and declare with faith, I will not fear today. Because something powerful happens when a person chooses faith in the middle of uncertainty. Sometimes Krishna sends a message just days before everything begins to change. Sometimes the mind feels most exhausted right before life begins to shift in a new direction. Sometimes the soul feels lost only because it is standing on the edge of discovering its true strength. Krishna does not always remove the battlefield immediately. Instead, he teaches the warrior how to stand calmly within it. So, Krishna, continue to guard this soul who is listening now. Walk beside them through the challenges they face this week. If there are doors that must open, open them at the perfect moment. If there are paths that must close them gently so they are protected from what is not meant for them. Bring healing where their heart has been wounded. Bring restoration where relationships feel broken. Bring stability where life has felt uncertain. Let them begin to notice small signs of your presence in their life. A new opportunity, a helpful conversation, a moment of unexpected peace, a solution appearing where there was once confusion. Krishna, remind them that they are not walking alone. Even when life feels quiet and lonely, your guidance surrounds them like the wind moving unseen through the trees. Slowly let the tension in their hearts soften. Let their breath become calmer. Let hope begin to return to the places where fear once lived. Because the truth is simple and powerful. The battles you face today do not define the ending of your story. They are chapters preparing you for the strength you will soon carry. Krishna is already guiding the next steps, even if you cannot see the full path yet. So move forward today without fear. Move forward knowing that confusion is temporary, but divine guidance is constant. Move forward knowing that the same Krishna who stood beside Arjuna in the battlefield still stands beside every soul searching for courage. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not fighting alone.